Oh, so incredibly tough.
It's an All-Eastern Conference matchup in today's game as the Celtics come into town for this one. We're all set to bring you NBA action. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And folks, Mike Bibby, this is bad news, will not be in the lineup. He is out with an injury.
Yeah, Kevin, no more uncertainty about the seriousness of the injury. Well, we only got a preliminary diagnosis after he came out of that previous game, but now they sound sure about it, and hopefully we see him back on the court in less than a month.
Well, everyone who watched his last game cringed when he went down. Glad to hear that the injury is not season-ending.
Wide open.
Now the opening lineup for Boston. Jason Tatum is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Jones. Then there's Hardaway. And
what?
In at the 5 down low.
I was on his hip the whole time. I would even have the quickness to do that.
Is a point guard, puts it on the money there.
Hardaway kicks to Nowitzki. Tatum against Bird. Tatum drives in. His second shot goes in. Off
there you go, Tatum, 2 for 2.
Well, Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low.
Bird versus Tatum, that's a pretty cool matchup.
The bigs playing out in this one tonight.
Boy, what a classic low post strength-on-strength contest we are in for tonight. Now, that's more the exception than the norm these days. But I'll tell you what, you give me some skilled big men on the box doing work, I'm all about that.
And Christian Wood, undrafted in 2015 out of UNLV. Wait a minute, that's your alma mater. Hey, talk about his game. What do you like about Christian Wood's game?
Well, first I'll start with he went to UNLV. He's long, he's lean. I think he really fits the modern NBA as a small ball center, able to hold his own on the glass and space the floor.
The first free throw is good.
It wasn't pretty, but that went in.
He hits both from the stripe. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Boston now. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I spoke with the Storm head coach for just a few minutes. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Ooh, what a bailout. I was in trouble there.
Shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
And Hardaway's nickname came from his grandmother. She was calling him
Oh, my
pretty,
God. Do they have to say this every
with
single
that
game?
Southern drawl, it sounded like Penny.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Hardaway against Murray. And the pass to Bird. And the shot is good.
Come on.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And here is Hardaway. Outside Tatum. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
Murray with the bounce pass. No good from Bird. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. It's a 3-point game. They come into this one. Played the Magic last
We
game.
got hitting our shots today.
Facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
So it's the Storm now, following the 3-pointer by Boston. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bird. That's basket
Damn.
number 2.
They hurt his hand?
Third shot off to
Oh,
a
shit.
fast
That was
2
weird.
for 3.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Tatum passes to
Ah.
and stolen by Murray. One-on-one fast break. Here's Randle. Off to a good
What the
start.
hell?
Gets his first shot attempt.
Well, the strength
Guy
of
was
Julius
smothered.
Randle is an obvious asset. This guy, despite being undersized, is able to finish through contact.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
And if you're drawing up your starting five for team irrational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless.
And it's a completely
Wally
new look
World's
for
in.
Virginia. And some changes here for the Celtics. The Celtics with the lead. Smith kicks to Camby. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. It's up a three. To the wing right side. Here's Willis.
Ooh, a little too
Grabs the
far.
board.
I like a step out.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a
Ah,
better look
shit.
than that.
Maladon sinks the
I lost that guy. I don't know what I was doing on that side of the court.
Can be streaky, Greg. Still mid 30% for his career from three-point range.
Of course, the degree of difficulty pretty high on a lot of his shots. Off the bounce with the hand in his face. And he's more than a shooter, a versatile scorer who can get it done in a variety of ways.
What the hell?
And stolen by Okongwu. One-on-one fast break.
Well, I'll tell you, he is showing strides in improving the passing.
Like a
aspect
10-0
of his
run
game.
right now they're on?
Jackson, pretty
Jesus.
good there.
Smith the pass to Campbell. Back to Smith to end the run. Pass to Willis. Here's Smith. 6 to shoot. That one falls.
Wow, the amazing.
I don't understand why I don't get to reset the shot clock, because I hit the rim.
No mercy on the
It's like I'm not getting a shot clock reset.
Pass to Hero. There's 18 seconds left in the first. That one goes in.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now here is Smith. Pulls up on
Damn,
the
too
wing.
short.
He's off on that one.
And
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Storm ahead.
I released it
up by
way too
3.
early on those
And the
fadeaways.
second quarter will get underway.
I gotta remember to hold it.
after this short break.
man, I gave up a lot of points. Holy shit. We're aiming for like 12 a quarter. I hear it was
And this
17.
has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Storm, guys, what's your take so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
They got Jackson. Okongwu is out there with Olynyk. Then there's Maladon. And it's Hero into the 2 guard. And for Boston, Smith is out there with Larry Hughes. It's Camby. Then there's Jermaine O'Neal. And it's Serbiak in at the 3 spot.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And of the early surprise teams, Doris, some have fallen by the wayside, but some may be for real.
And isn't that one of the most exciting aspects of any season, Kevin? You watch a team perhaps outperform expectations. We see a good team take that next step and become a real threat for a title. Like, there's so many storylines that develop over the course of a long season. I can't wait.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for the Storm, they've got Maladon. Josh Jackson out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Okongwu.
In there.
And it's Hero into the 2. See the stat sheet here for Kristaps Porzingis. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
And it's tied up with that one. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
That will sting a little bit. Failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
They get it back. Randle no good.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
There we go.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into
They haven't
that
scored this quarter yet,
And he
so
picks the simple
defense is
one-hand
stepping
stuff
up a
to get
little
the
bit.
2 points. Now here's Murray. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes it to Wood. Down low, Randle.
Damn, go on, Porzingis.
Bird picking up the assist.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
And he lays it straight in. Hughes got 5.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Bird dishes to Murray. And the
Dude,
lob is
they
good
keep
after a nice
back
pass.
cutting everybody. Damn.
Confidence from Murray, just so efficient.
It's
from
like
the interior.
they're too good of
Foul
shooters to
time
leave
called
open,
by
but
Boston. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important.
like I'm playing up
If
on
they
these
wanna
guys
make sure
because they can
don't
shoot,
wear
but
down later in
they
the
keep
game.
back cutting. Like,
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Hardaway's checked in for Larry Hughes. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist from Penny Hardaway.
yeah, that man's too
Hardaway's
small
got
to be
3
covering
assists now in this
Porzingis.
one. Murray surveying the D. Bird outside. Laid in with the
Damn,
first touch off the
that should have
glass.
been a foul.
Bird's got the
I
game tied up
forget
here
that
for
dude.
Virginia.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside Tatum. 3-pointer. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Outside Levine. Back to Murray. The pass to Wood. Lobs it up for Levine. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. On up the court. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
I gotta work on my help
Great
defense.
decision
I
by
feel like my help
Jason
defense
Tatum. That
isn't
passing
strong enough.
ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Levine against Jones. Here's Levine. That one drops for him.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Hardaway.
And one, baby.
Foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
This offense just continues
Damn.
to impress.
Boston shooting their seventh
Neither
free
team's
throw
missing
attempt
shots
here.
right now.
And Virginia will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Christian Wood. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Julius Randle. Heroes checked in for Levine. And Maladon subbed in for Jamal Murray. And then for Boston, O'Neal's checked in for Nowitzki. Willis comes in for Porzingis. And it's Cassell in for Jones.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Okongwu, the pass to Hero. To the inside.
Come on.
Shot is good.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Hardaway with it. 7 points in the game. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Hardaway has got 5 assists in the game. Virginia trails by 7. That's tipped.
Ooh.
Bird outside. Pass to Maladon. 5 on the clock.
Ah, I thought he was gonna
Scored
pass
the
it.
basket, his second
Damn
of 2
it.
attempts. Boston leading by 5. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Bird against Tatum. To the left wing. Here's Cassell. Lays it up and banks it in. Cassell's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Celtics.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. He's been a major.
I gave up 12 points in that second quarter, so defense is a little bit better. Kind of where I want to be. I want to be at like 12 points per quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We had a bad first quarter, but
Hey,
we
and
made up
welcome
for
back
it.
to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand, please. And I'm Kevin Harlan. There was no stopping Jason Tatum in the first half. He ended up with 15 points and 2 assists. He was on the fringes in their last game. Tonight, he's been the centerpiece. And let's get your thoughts, big fella.
Great game so far from Tatum. We know he has the ability to carry an offense. Tonight he's showing the consistency at that end, and that's why his team is out in front.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Well, it's hard to defend a team that gets spread out from the floor. I think the effort was there on D, but they could not come up with a plan to cool them off. We're bound to see a whole different game plan, a whole different approach from them coming out of the break.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back. Kevin Harlan. Go. Go over there.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. On the floor for Boston, Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Tatum.
Ooh, got him.
Then there's Hardaway. Then it's Jones. And it's Nowitzki in at the in the middle.
If there is something that defines Julius Randle's game, it's the ability to score through contact, give him the N1.
And a physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move and attack in transition.
You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he, Greg? I mean, the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kev. You know, very fluid for his size. A pretty good ball handler.
Man, they are terrible off the screen. Penny's like always open.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that now.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
So it's the Storm now after the basket by Boston. The wide open look here for Wood. Great play by Bird to set it up. Wood's got 7 points.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
On the wing, Hardaway. Back to Nowitzki. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Well, Nowitzki, a threat to score as soon as he catches the ball. Impeccable form and impeccable quickness on the shot.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you. Here's Porzingis, and it's Boston with another.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Virginia trails by 5.
Come on, defense. Step it up.
LaVine. Virginia working the ball around. Murray against Hardaway. The putback. Here's Wood. And that'll be
Jesus.
2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Finally get them to miss a shot and they get the offensive rebound.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And tonight, he sends it right off the glass.
Ah.
Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Murray. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Damn it.
And the Storm making a change here. Olynyk's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
How about the height and the length and the athleticism of Kristaps Porzingis? Barely has to jump to throw that down.
Olynyk was sleeping on that play.
And so it's Murray with
Porzingis just went in easy.
For the Storm. Loose. Hardaway with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Now here's Murray. Feeds it to Levine.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
Outside Hardaway. Dishes it to Tatum for Murray. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've
In his career, surprising some scouts, Tatum's hit a high percentage of his threes. The difference last year, he took a whole lot more of them.
He understood, Greg, that his game needed to be more efficient. Far fewer mid-range, long-range twos. He almost doubled the number of three-point attempts from the year before, and that was by design. This guy understands success in the modern NBA, plays at the rim, and plays from 3.
Yeah, that's why the court's got to, they got to make the court bigger.
In for Wood. Tyler Hero comes in for Josh Jackson. And Maladon subbed in
Court's
for
just
Murray.
too small these days.
Celtics leading by 8.
It's threes and dunks, that's it.
Now Smith. He feeds it to Camby, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Camby's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, Dennis Smith Jr. is so good at
The game's got to evolve. The rules got to evolve. Let's make the court bigger.
Levine. And Levine
The three-point line longer, further away.
Flair for the dramatic. Levine in style.
Levine's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Smith the pass to Zerbiak. Now here's Camby. Pass to Smith. Five to shoot. Fires from the wing. Passes to Zerbiak.
See, why did this shot clock?
Back to Camby. And
Why did the shot clock reset? It was down to 10.
That is his first foul of the game. An outstanding defensive play to earn
I hit the rim.
#1 block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
To the paint. Hardaway kicks to Camby. Shot clock at 6. Smith surveying the D. Misses off the right iron. And
Ooh, that almost went in.
Holding on to to an 8-point lead.
So confused with the shot clock reset. Does it not reset? Does it just go to 15 seconds? Is that like a new rule?
We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
I'll have to look that up.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Okongwu. Then it's Bird. Then there's Maledon. And it's Hero in at the shooting guard. Smith outside. On the wing, Hughes. From 17 feet out. He can't get that one to fall. And Virginia going the other way now. The pass to Hero. Pass to Okongwu. Off target from 3-point range. Celtics leading by 8. Pull-up jumper. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Smith.
Dirty Dirk.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Kicks to Bird. He dishes it to Olynyk. Pass to Bird. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Yeah, and every generation or so, a player comes along who can be considered a true superstar. Folks, that's Larry Bird.
First free throw is good. Some changes for Virginia. Wood, he's checked in for Okongwu. Julius Randle comes in for Kelly Olynyk, and it's Jamal Murray in for Maledon. The Celtics also changing it up.
Yeah, Larry's going to hit both of those. You know that.
Hardaway is subbed in for Dennis Smith.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Porzingis finds Jones. Right side Tatum.
Ah.
In by Wood. Wood's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Randle, top of the key. The jump hook. They get the rebound.
Damn.
The lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Bird.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Outside, Jones. Basket good. And the Celtics lead by 8.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Passes it to Hero.
Come on, get on Bird.
And there's the pass to Bird. Out to the right wing.
Oh, that guy's wide open.
And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Celtics leading by 8. It's intercepted.
What the hell?
Here's Randle, and then Randle slams it in.
Wow.
What the hell was that alley? That was terrible.
A little flavor on the finish.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge.
Yeah, that alley was so bad. I don't know why he
Zach
threw it like
Levine's
that.
checked in for Virginia. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens had to say to his team. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Thanks so much, David. 6 on the shot clock. Jones, the pass to Tatum. Shoots over Bird. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Damn.
Being delivery in a big moment. What a game we've got.
All right, okay,
Celtics
okay.
leading by 3. In the corner, Tatum with it. Porzingis passes to Nowitzki. Another shot. Yes, that goes in.
Dirk lives for these possessions, demands the ball, delivers the big bucket.
Hardaway against Murray.
Oh, come on, Tatum. How do you slip by you like that?
Bird's got 6 in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Ooh.
Away with the steal. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
Nowitzki not known for his athleticism, but nice flush there.
There's a minute left here in the fourth quarter. To the middle, here's Murray, and the layup's good off the glass.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
Murray's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the
What are we
dunk.
doing? Where's the
With the
defense?
game up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Timeout called, Virginia. They trail by 8. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Penny's a
And
player
now
of the game?
moment to present the New Balance player of the game, Penny Hardaway.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has
Jesus.
not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Coming into this game, he had been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for Boston. They've led by as much as 10. The open shot by Tatum, and off the front iron, and in it goes.
You have to be willing to shoulder the offensive burden. I think Jason Tatum is built for it.
What are they calling a timeout for?
Virginia. They're trailing by 7. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Down low, Randle.
Jesus.
If the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Bird kicks to Murray. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
And if you don't get out on Murray, he will light you up from beyond. He's lethal.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. Murray against Hardaway. And here's Bird for 3. Randle passes to Levine. The dish to Murray. And the 3 off target. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they still
Man, I scored a lot of points.
and pulled it out.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah, I gave up a lot of points, though. That's not good.